Welcome to today's video, where we will be exploring the fascinating world of warrior nuns and their historical origins. We'll dive into the events that led to the emergence of these formidable women and the impact they've had throughout history. So, sit back, relax, and join me on this captivating journey. The historical origins of warrior nuns can be traced back to various periods and regions throughout history. These formidable women often emerged in response to political or religious conflicts, defending their communities and beliefs from various threats. In some cases, they were formed as a way to challenge societal expectations and empower women in religious and military roles. One of the earliest known examples of warrior nuns is the Order of the Hatchet, founded in the 12th century in Catalonia, Spain. These women took up arms to defend their town from a Moorish invasion, earning the respect and admiration of their fellow citizens. As a result, they were granted privileges and exemptions that were typically reserved for male knights. Another prominent group of warrior nuns was the Joshitai, a group of female fighters led by Lady Takiko Nakano in 1860s Japan. During the Boshin War, Lady Takiko and her fellow female warriors fought bravely against the Imperial Japanese Army, demonstrating incredible courage and skill in the face of overwhelming odds. The religious and spiritual beliefs of warrior nuns played a crucial role in shaping their identity and purpose. Often rooted in their faith, these women found strength and inspiration in their devotion to their religion. This dedication inspired them to take up arms and defend their communities, temples, and beliefs against various threats. Throughout history, warrior nuns have left a lasting impact on the societies in which they lived, challenging traditional gender roles and inspiring future generations of women to push the boundaries of what was deemed possible. In France, we encounter Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, a renowned figure from the 15th century. Although not a traditional warrior nun, Joan was a devout Catholic who claimed to have received visions from God, guiding her to lead the French army to victory against the English during the 100 Years' War. Her remarkable story has inspired countless generations and solidified her status as a legendary figure in history. Another intriguing group of warrior nuns was the Sisters of the Sword, who resided in the Baltic region during the 13th century. These women were part of the Livonian Order, a military organization formed to defend the territories against pagan tribes. The Sisters of the Sword contributed to the defense of their lands, showcasing their martial prowess in the process. These are just a few examples of the many warrior nun groups that have emerged throughout history in different regions and time periods. Their stories serve as a testament to the strength, courage, and dedication of these exceptional women. It is essential to understand that the religious and spiritual beliefs of warrior nuns played a vital role in shaping their actions and identities. These women were often deeply devoted to their faith, drawing strength and inspiration from their spiritual practices and religious teachings. This unwavering commitment to their beliefs allowed them to take up arms and defend their communities, temples, and fellow believers against various threats. For example, the Order of the Hatchet, which we discussed earlier, was primarily driven by their Christian faith. As devout Catholics, these women believed in the sanctity of their religion and were prepared to defend their town and fellow believers from the invading Moorish forces. Similarly, the Joshitai, led by Lady Takiko Nakano in 1860s Japan, were deeply influenced by their devotion to Buddhism. Lady Takiko herself was a skilled martial artist and a devout Buddhist who believed in the principles of honor, loyalty, and self-sacrifice. These values motivated her and her fellow female warriors to stand up against the Imperial Japanese Army during the Boshin War. Joan of Arc's faith in God and her divine visions served as the driving force behind her remarkable military achievements. Her unwavering belief in her divine mission allowed her to overcome significant obstacles and lead the French army to victory against the English during the 100 Years' War. Across these various warrior nun groups, we can see that their religious and spiritual beliefs were a central component of their lives, providing them with the motivation and strength to engage in combat and defend their communities. This dedication to their faith not only defined their actions but also helped shape their legacies for generations to come. The education and training of warrior nuns varied depending on the time, region, and specific group, but there were some commonalities. Many warrior nuns underwent rigorous training in martial arts, swordsmanship, archery, and horsemanship, among other combat skills. They were also taught essential survival skills, strategy, and tactics to ensure their effectiveness on the battlefield. For example, the Order of the Hatchet, which we discussed earlier, was known for their skills in wielding their signature weapon, the hatchet. These women trained extensively in hand-to-hand combat and developed their strength and agility to face their enemies in battle. The Japanese Joshitai, led by Lady Takiko Nakano, were skilled in the art of Naginata Jutsu, a traditional Japanese martial art that utilizes the naginata, a pole weapon with a curved blade. They also practiced archery, horsemanship, and kenjutsu, swordsmanship. The combination of these skills made them formidable opponents during the Boshin War. Joan of Arc, despite her lack of formal military training, was a natural leader and strategist. She was also skilled in the use of a sword and a lance, proving herself a capable warrior on the battlefield. Her charisma and leadership abilities were key to rallying the French troops and securing numerous victories against the English forces. The Sisters of the Sword were trained in various combat techniques and weaponry, as they were part of the Livonian Order, a branch of the Teutonic Knights. They were skilled in the use of swords, maces, and bows, as well as horsemanship and the art of war. And there you have it, the historical origins of warrior nuns. From their humble beginnings in medieval Europe to their impact on popular culture today, these women have left a lasting impression on history. Through their religious and spiritual beliefs, their rigorous training and mastery of combat techniques, and their participation in significant battles, they have paved the way for future generations of women. We hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating world of warrior nuns. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.